Hello my fishy friends, Mama Mar here. Was getting ready for bed and we had a package arrive, and I believe it is the $25 tail that we ordered off of eBay. I was really excited, so I figured I would just take a moment and open it up. Plus, you guys aren't here to see me, you're here to see the tails, so it doesn't really matter. First things first, it did arrive in the typical white package, so I had no idea what it was until I opened it. I never label them. And then this was inside. This is supposed to be a beta style tail. I'm guessing they got their inspiration for the scale pattern, at least, maybe from the swim tails, because it does have the larger scale pattern. I've noticed a lot of companies are now starting to do that too, especially with swim tails going out of business. They're trying to adapt a similar style because it was so popular. So right out of the box, and we'll go down this way so you can see the fluke. Now the fluke, I was not super thrilled with the design. I know they did this in order to make it more original or unique. It might look okay in the water. If it doesn't, kind of an easy fix to change the shape a little bit for anyone with basic sewing skills. So the first thing I will say, this is a swimsuit material, comparable to a fin fun. It is 100% polyester. Again, here's the company name. And then of course that's all in Chinese. So if you read Chinese, there you go. If not, you're like me and you're just gonna shrug it off. Okay, so first thing I'm going to say, of course, at this price point you kind of expect, it does have the large seam going right by the ankle. The benefit being they at least did it where it's all black, so if this is for photography purposes, you're not going to see it as much. If it's for kitties, I don't know, that area, that might be a little bit easier to cover. You have to play with it and see. The fins on the side are different from that of a swim tails. The shape is completely different. It's got these two little pointies here on either side. And the material is 2 pieces of material backed, printed on the outside and sewn. So these will collect air and water, so you're going to want to get the air bubbles out of it first, and then they actually kind of take on a 3D shape, I found, which is kind of cool. So again, same on the other side. Kind of a more spiky shape rather than the swimtail's big flowy fins that they put on. Okay, I have never seen this done before. Instead of an elastic waistband on this, they put a drawstring. I don't know how I feel about that. On the plus side, I can obviously tighten it to whatever I need, so it's more likely to fit. However, I don't know how easy it'll be to hide these, so we'll have to see how that works. So for the tail, oh, okay, so the tail is different, and I'm going to move out of the way so you can see this. I'll make it up here so you can see the shape. Okay. So now, if you can see that fairly well, I don't know if I can angle that anymore. I will try for a moment here so that you can get a better view. Let's see if I can prop that. There you go. All right, so this is different in the fact that this is not all one piece. Right along here on this seam, and right here is the seam. This is the closed part of the tail, so this will be the part that becomes solidified. These ends here are actually extra fins they added. So no matter what happens in here, these end fins will stay flowy, floppy, and kind of cool. And I don't know what that power surge just was. We have a thunderstorm outside, so it could have been the power flickering. So that is a really cool concept, and that kind of mimics the fins up top, which is also kind of cool. The zipper, which is on this side, is a hidden zipper. And again, I can see this is not sewn the best. Even right here, I can see some of the seams starting to already show. So this will probably need a sew job in the near future. $25 tails, they're never the best built. It doesn't affect how they work in the water. It doesn't affect safety. Just can be annoying. But again, if you're testing something out and you don't want to invest the money, you know, it's cool, it works. Come on. There we go. Alright, the nice thing about this is the zipper starts pretty high up on the ankle and it ends all the way down towards the bottom of the fluke. There's about another 6 inches here, but that's going to make putting in a monofin pretty easy. And now we get to play the fun game of what monofin fits. Now bear in mind, this did not come with a monofin. It also did not come with an insert. Therefore, whatever monofin you put in here, that's going to be the solid shape that it takes. So we will start with our largest one, which I only pulled a few of them, but is your mahina. So if I place the mahina on here, yeah, the mahina is too big. It will not work. The tips extend to what the tail can do, and that's with it pretty much as high up on the ankle as I get. So a mahina is a no. Next size down, we'll go to my Mermaid Linden, which I love this tail. That right about there. Okay, a Mermaid Linden will fit, even with these little, oh, let me line it up properly though. There we go. Even with these little doodad flippers that aren't actually a part of the tail, because again, the seam is actually here and here. That will fit. This will probably be the largest tail we can fit in this as far as for a monofin. So, and if that fits, of course we know Fin Fun, it's a Monofin Pro, easy fit, so that one will work. And my smallest one that I pulled for this would be the Luna. It's a Finis Luna. All the Finises are kind of on the small side, so they pretty much all should fit in this configuration. Now I will say though, because of this not having the insert and it taking the shape of the tail, I don't know that I would like this one in there. I would probably go with either a Fin Fun or the Linden so that it will take up more of the space in the tail, therefore giving you the better aesthetic. So for right now, just because it's really easy to get in and out of, I'm just going to throw the Fin Fun in there. So we will slide that in. I think that is the easiest I have ever put a monofin in any tail. Okay. Zip that up a little bit. And again, so you can see that's going to take the solid part is going to be whatever the shape of the tail, which actually I'm kind of okay with this because then this stays kind of flowy and loose and mimics the outside edges. So that could potentially look cool. All right, really quick. I'll pop it on. My sweats, I don't think any of you care. This is the music part of the program. Okay. Yeah, sweatpants not the best for doing this. I really don't recommend that in the future. Pop my feet in real quick so we can see the shape of this with someone in it. And it's kind of easy to hop around in, so. There's one. There's two. Okay, let's give it a quick zip. Hide my sweatpants. Again, ignore the bulk from my sweatpants. I apologize for that. It's late. I didn't feel like changing. It's already ready for bed. And I'll slide my booty in. So it does fit, so the measurements that they gave were accurate. I'll stand up and back up so you can see. So here's the little side fins. They're going to stay floppy in the water. There's the tail. Now for the drawstring, I'll come back down to your level. So apparently they want you to just pull that, tie that off, and tuck it. Not too bad. Okay, so for the fluke. And again, I apologize for the sweatpants. You can kind of see how that's going to stay floppy in the water, which might look good, might look stupid. Don't know yet, but we will find out. I will also bring my Linden. I will try to do a swim test in this with both the Fin Fun and the Linden, so you can see how the difference in looks are. I will say, even just putting that on, I noticed there is a popped stitch over here on the side. So yeah, I mean, $25 for that. You really can't complain too much. But again, just a quick review. So it's got the large seam going across the ankle, of course. The drawstring waist, which I don't know how I feel about that. And then the open pocket. So the side fins, I think, are kind of cool. The material is just your standard swimsuit material. Nothing's showing through. Nothing's like gapping horribly. The invisible zipper, which once on is a big white line. So that will have to be blended. A black fabric marker typically takes care of that. So yeah, I think out of the box, I'm going to give it a 7, maybe a 6.5. Reasons being, again, here, the drawstring waist, I don't know, maybe I'll be proven wrong when I swim in it, but it seems a little tacky. And the fact that the zipper is showing through once you put it on fairly well. And while the seams aren't popping, they do show a bit on the sides. Again, it's an adjustment you'd have to make. So yeah, so I will try to get this swim tested. I will try to get my other swim tests in too. I know I still owe you a swim test on the Frenzy. I apologize. I don't know about the part of the world that you're in, but we're in Seattle, and there's been a bit of a scare going on here with this flu virus going around. A lot of places have been closing. That does not exclude our local pools. Our pool that I typically go to has been closed for their disinfecting and cleaning, so I haven't been able to go recently much. And I did only have the Fin Fun with me when I did the swim tests when I went to Hawaii. So I will try to get these done ASAP. And I hope wherever you are, you guys are staying safe, you're staying warm, and you're getting some swimming in. So this is the Mama Mer. I'll be talking to you soon, and I hope you guys have happy swimming. Bye.